Namo Phat, good morning. Thank you for joining me for a daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The fifth mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful consumption, I vow to cultivate good health, both physical and mental, for myself, my family, and my society, by practicing mindful eating, drinking, and consuming. I will ingest only items that preserve peace, well-being, and joy in my body, in my consciousness, and in the collective body and consciousness of my family and society. I am determined not to use alcohol or any other items that contain toxins, such as certain TV programs, magazines, books, films, and conversations. I am aware that to damage my body or my consciousness with these poisons is to betray my ancestors, my parents, my society, and future generations. I will work to transform violence, fear, anger, and confusion in myself and in society by practicing a diet for myself and for society. I understand that a proper diet is crucial for self-transformation and the transformation of society. Dharma reading for today is Mindfully Waiting in the Present Moment by Ajahn Yatiko from Beginning Our Day by the monastics of Abhayagiri Monastery. We started this reading yesterday. We're finishing it today. The present moment is the place where we can recognize. There's the content of experience. There's something in the content that we find appealing, something that tempts us to make it our own. And there is a desire compelling us to grab onto that content. When we're connected to our present moment experience in this way, there's the wisdom that tells us, I know this process of content, appeal, desire, compulsion is not to be trusted. I'm going to step back from that and let this more spacious place of awareness and recognition establish itself. Then I can proceed from that place rather than from the place of compulsion. So, whenever we experience these empty times of waiting for something to happen, we can use them as opportunities to investigate and reflect on the content of consciousness. This is hard work. It's the work of spiritual life and one of the main activities we do with spiritual practice. It's not like having a livelihood in which we are given a clear task day after day, a livelihood where we might have the attitude that as long as I do this, I don't have to worry about anything. I just do my job, go home, go to bed, and everything is okay. I don't have to give it much thought. This is not how it is with the spiritual life, nor with spiritual practice. We are not here merely to have a place to stay and food to eat. That would be a terrible motivation. The motivation to be here has to be for something noble, something that involves the dignity of work and the dignity of silence. Whenever we sit in silence, whether in this room or someplace else, it's not a time for mindless waiting. It's time for work. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining me this morning.